So the Hiroshige print, it's work on paper. It was made by some block of wood on which we make some colors and we print it on a paper, and with different level it creates that beautiful, colorful picture that is called an estampe. So Hiroshige was very famous because of its style. He used to live in the 19th century in Japan. He made famous with a beautiful series about the Tokaido. Tokaido is the road between the Do, city Do, to Tokyo. And then he started a new series of 36 view of the Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is a very famous mountain in Japan that became a very national symbol. And that print look very Japanese, but it's very interesting to think that actually what looks very Japanese was influenced by the Western art. The Dutch introduced in the 18th and 19th century new painting, new works, and it has a great influence on the Japan. For example, they introduced the Bleu de Prusse, Prussian blue, or blue from Berlin, that we can see on the very work from Hiroshige. You can see on the blue line at the top. It was from the blue, Prussian blue, and it became a very mark of Hiroshige. It became very famous of that, the way he used that, and it was nicknamed Hiroshige the Blue because of that. The other work is a painting. It was made by Paul Gauguin. Paul Gauguin is a French painter. Paul Gauguin discovered the Japanese print thanks to his friend, very famous painter also, Vincent van Gogh. He discovered that in Paris in 1887, and he was very, very impressed by that, very surprised. In fact, he found it very, very brand new. So he did never create again than before, after that discovery. For instance, in that painting, we can clearly see that it makes some very sharp lines, simple shapes, no shadows, and very flat colors. And it's very interesting to see that in a painting, it's trying to imitate, in a way, some Japanese print. It was a very, very new way to create in Europe at this time. And after that, there was a Nabi movement, and it was a very, very big revolution in the history of art that had a big impact in all the art in the world. So those two paintings, those two works show that it's very interesting how artists can look to another civilization, to find another matter, to create very new universal masterpieces.